Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Dre from the Kundaliniserpent coming to you with another egg pulling video. Today, I'm rocking some Rouge gear. Go check him out. This is Reggie Urban Jungle. That's my buddy. He's doing a lot with Desert Ghost and a lot with Tri-Stripe. He has some really amazing stuff, so go check him out. And let's get to this video. Okay, so I'm going to grab the mom. Here we have a nice high white pod. You know, I picked this pod up a few years ago. She's always been a consistent egg layer, dropping 12 to 13 egg groups. I love her black dots. I'm not really sure, what else she's carrying, but this is just a beautiful mom. So again, she's wrapped tight around those eggs. So we got to be careful here as we try to take them from her. So the pairing here was a pie times mahogany. I actually ran this pairing last year and ended up with 13 eggs. Unfortunately, only 5 survived, and one of the 5 that hatched came out deformed, so we had to euthanize it. So they left us with 4 eggs. When they hatched, they were all pied. So it was surprising because, again, the male was a mahogany, right? But the male from the prior year was a visual pied. So that led me to think, okay, maybe she retained sperm for the year. And I said, okay, that was probably the best explanation, but I just wasn't sure, right? Because the pies that hatched, they came out looking very different than any pies that she has given me in the past. So then it had me thinking like, hey, was the mahogany possibly het for pie? And I said, okay, I didn't think that, but you never know. So this was our chance at finding out this year again. So here I'm trying to pull the eggs apart. You got to be careful not to tear them. So I initially thought we ended up with 12 here, but off camera later when I had her set up in a brand new tub, she actually had laid another egg. So we ended up with 13 good eggs, and you'll see me here. I actually ended up splitting them and putting them in 2 separate egg boxes, but it's a fun project, and it helps when you get healthy moms that lay nice, big, healthy eggs, especially this many. So, cool thing here, if she is a actual, if the father is actually head pied, half the clutch theoretically should be pieds. And I think, 1/4 would end up being mahogany pieds. If not, I'm just looking at some nice mahogany head pied animals for my mahogany pie project, so again, just pulling those eggs apart gently as we can. Really I have no scientific method. It's okay, how many can we fit in the box? Typically I try not to have them touching the sides of the box because of the condensation. When it builds up, that water can collect on the eggs. So I don't know what I was doing here. I just kind of was just pulling them apart, and then I said, okay, I need to split this box, obviously. So you'll see me split them here shortly. So I had to stop and grab my other egg box and kind of break this clutch into 2. So again, I originally thought I had 12 off camera. I realized that I ended up with 13. She had laid 1 more, and I found her, quote around it after we, went to check on her later that evening. So another reason that I split the boxes like this, or a clutch like this, into 2 boxes when the clutches are large, is simply because, hey, if you get one egg that goes bad or starts to mold or go rotten or whatever, that egg could actually impact and infect the other eggs, So it's kind of like that old saying, one bad apple in the bunch can, spoil the whole bunch or whatever. So I just try to minimize risk, and just control for as much as we can because, again, mahogany prides, it's very cool. And end up with 13 animals. That really gives you a good chance. So here I am candling all the eggs. They all had strong veins. She always lays nice, healthy, strong babies. So very excited about getting these to term. All right, here we go. I'm applying some press and seal. We do this to help keep the humidity in the box. This is a very breathable material, so you don't have to worry about punching holes in your egg box or anything like that. This allows for air to get in. It keeps humidity up and kind of keeps that environment nice and warm and nice and humid inside the incubator. So I hate fighting with this stuff. Sometimes it doesn't tear off the roll evenly or as cleanly as you would like it. But, hey, it gets the job done. Seal it up, apply the lid, and you're done, right? And on to the next one. So midway through the not incubation period, but through the incubation period, I will go back and double check, kind of just see how all the eggs are doing, determine if anyone's going rotten or anything like that. But some breeders, once they put a batch of eggs in the incubator, they don't open it back up until hatch date, until snakes pip. But I just like to check, gives me that extra peace of mind. So again, just applying press and seal. You can pick this up at any local store, nothing major. And now I'm writing my makeshift labels, right? So again, this is our clutch number 6. It was pod times mahogany. So very grateful. Thought we had 12 eggs. We ended up with, actually, like I said, 13. So this gives us some nice animals for this mahogany pod project. So just stay tuned. I want to actually show off some of the offspring from the mom from last year, and I'm going to show off the dad. So just stay tuned. Okay, here you see a shot of 3 female pieds from the breeding from last year that came from that mom. I held these girls back, because they just had a very weird look to them, in my opinion. I've hatched pieds out from her before, and none of them look like that, right? So I don't know if this is a result of, hey, actually my mahogany, potentially being het pied. So I don't know if I'm looking at 3 mahogany pieds here, or I don't know if these are just normal pieds with just, good colors and good markings. But like this black spot here, I don't know what that is. I've never seen that like on a normal just base pied. So it makes me think that there's something else going on with these, right? They're very high white because the mom is a high white, obviously. But, look at this girl's coloration. To me, this does not look like a normal standard pie. But I could be wrong, So if anybody's out there, anybody out there has a lot of experience with mahogany pies, and if these are mahogany pies, let me know, I just held them back to, I need to figure out what's going on with them. Very dark coloration around the neck on this one, So personally, I think there's something else going on here, but, this is what's fun about breeding ball pythons. You have something to look forward to every year. So, again, their mom gave me 13 eggs last year. 8 went bad. I was left with 5. Of the 5, only 4 were, like, okay. 1 hatch kind of severely deformed. I had to euthanize it. The 4th one, to me, it looked like a standard normal pied, and I sold that one off, and I said, these 3 look like there's something going on here. And so I kept them and held them back, and I ran the pairing again. So again, I don't know if this was the result of the mom just retaining sperm from the prior year. But here's a look at the dad, so this is a mahogany dad. He throws the beautiful babies for me, He's actually kind of in shed right now. So he's, he looks a little rusty, but he's a good male. He's made some very beautiful animals for us, right? And I even think he looks like a stranger. I don't work with a stranger. I don't have stranger in my collection, but I've seen some mahoganies out there, and I think this is a great example of the morph. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, just, stay tuned. Join us back in 60 days when these babies pip, and we'll know for sure. If I see pieds pop out, then I'll know, yeah, this guy's head for pied. So thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. See you next time.